think we've made reference to the fact that this is the 53rd consecutive running of the Ballarat Senior Tournament. This year is sponsored by the Sporting Globe and supported by Bylsma Hire. So we're very proud of that record to have been running an event consecutively for so long in the city of Ballarat. In fact, we're very lucky that we were one of the few events that got to run last year. It was about a week after this event that we were closed down, and for many of the players, I'm suspecting that they haven't actually played for 12 months. Because we get a number of sort of more casual type players who don't play in regular competitions but get together for this weekend and come to Ballarat for this tournament. So hopefully they've done a little bit of fitness work and they're raring to go again. But for others, it's a great event for them. They use it for some valuable practice for Big V competitions for our own players, some of whom will be playing NBL 1. They get that extra practice games in prior to the season. So it serves a great purpose from the social angle, but also for the more serious player. So I'm happy to answer any of your questions now.
How's it shaping up? How many teams are registered?
Yeah, we've got 56 teams registered. Last year we played with 70, so we think that's a pretty good result to get that number back again. And the good thing is that we've had an increase of interest at the elite level. So we've got a Premier Division women's competition running for the first time. So to have that interest and to be able to put that on is terrific, because they play it under the timing rules that apply to their own leagues. So that's why they see it as really valuable practice. So to get that number is really satisfying given the conditions. The closing date for entries happened to coincide with the last 5 days of circuit breaking, which wouldn't have helped in people making a last minute decision for the event. But we're happy, and we think that it will enable us to build again and to push the merits of this tournament.
We're expecting a significant number of people to come down to Ballarat. I know the finals, they'll be on Monday.
Yeah, all the finals are on Monday. So Saturday and Sunday are pool games. 1 or 2 crossover games to sort pools out. But generally all the finals are on Monday, and all the finals will be played here. So whereas on Saturday and Sunday we're spread between here and the Minerdome.
People will be able to come down from the Ballarat public?
Certainly, free entry all weekend. Okay, we don't charge for any of these games, so access is available for anyone.
What are the different divisions in the tournament like? There'll be a final for each category?
Final in each category. So Premier Division is the top level. Then we've got an A grade men, a C grade men, a social men, and then we've got a Premier women, a C grade women, and a social women. So they're the various grades. So the one grade that sort of fell away, under the conditions that we've been working on was the Masters division. We generally have a Masters comp with anywhere from 6 to 8 teams, and we only had the single Masters entry that's now playing in C grade. So that, whether that tells us that the older player is a little more cautious, I'm not sure, but hopefully we can work on them and get them back playing next year.
Must be great to have some use out of the stadium for a major tournament like this after, I said, 12 months.
Yeah. Look, from this point on last year, my red pen just came out with cancel, and to get back to being able to run something like this is very, very satisfying. Look, we were unsure for quite some time. We didn't make a final call until probably late January. We thought, look, things are lining up. We know that we can practice COVID safety around the venue. We know that the numbers coming to this event are not huge, so we don't have large family groups all arriving to support a junior player and crowding up the courts. So we know we can manage that across the board. So yeah, we've got a little bit shaky when the close down occurred, just recently, but now that we've moved to back to the COVID summer conditions, yeah, we're pretty confident that we can make it all work.
How exciting is it to get back on the court?
Very exciting. It's been, like I was saying before, about 8 or 9 months, almost 12 months since we've had a basketball tournament. Domestic's come back now for about 2 months, but it'll be nice to be able to play in a tournament again.
You've played in this one for 10 years. Have you watched it grow over the years?
Oh yeah, dramatically. I can't remember when I first started, but yeah, it's good to just have everyone from all around Victoria just rock up and get together, and you see old friends, and yeah, it's nice to just be able to catch up with everyone.
Tell us about the Kings. Who's in it? Who's part of the team?
So Kings, one of my mates made it originally just as like domestic, and then eventually it just grew and grew, and now we put in about 4 teams with everyone. So we've got an A grade, 2 socials, and a B grade, and we just get together each night and just go out for dinner and play basketball.
So do you play in social comps during the year?
For the tournament.
So you've obviously played the tournament for the last 10 years.
Yep.
After the tournament, what do the Kings do for the rest of the year?
Oh, so a lot of the boys, a lot of the older boys just play domestic. We just play with the Kings for the tournaments, and then play in our own teams domestically.
And you've obviously been involved for the last 10 years. What are some of the highlights? Like how well have you gone in the last couple of years?
Most of them I sort of faded in. Mainly it's just to have a good weekend. But last year I won the MVP, which was good, and we won the grand final against another Ballarat team. So it's good to have 2 Ballarat teams in the grand final.
So obviously looking to follow up with another victory this year?
I hope so, yeah, I definitely hope so. If we can get up, that would be good. But like I said, it's been 12 months since we've had a tournament, so it'll be nice to just catch up with all the boys and just have a beer.
Another MVP performance on the day?
Oh, look, I'd like to say that it would be, but no, it'll just be nice to go out there and have a bit of fun.
Have you been able to play in the stadium in the domestic comps the last couple of months?
Yeah. So I think, I don't know, roughly a couple of months. But no, it's been so good to get back out there and just have a run around with the boys and actually be allowed to go out and play with people instead of just going out on your own.
Is it a big change from the old Minerdome?
Oh yeah. Yeah, huge difference. It's just good to be able to get out and have, I don't know, it just feels like you're at a new stadium. Whereas the Minedome's good, but yeah, it's nice to just have a bit of a fresh start and just new surroundings.